Welcome to Cue the Light podcast, where we explore the world of truth within conspiracy theories. Today, we'll be talking about a topic that many have a hard time accepting. DUMBs, deep underground military bases, and child trafficking. It's no secret the government has built a network of underground bases across the country. Today, it's still shrouded in layers of deception and secrecy. Many believe that these DUMBs are being used for nefarious purposes. While these claims sound far-fetched, there's no denying that there's something going on that the government doesn't want us to know about. Let's start by discussing the history of DUMBs. Sources believe the US government began building underground bases during the Cold War as a way to protect key military and government personnel in the event of a nuclear attack, with others who speak of underground cities and tunnels dating back to ancient times. These bases became more sophisticated and expanded to include underground facilities for scientific research, communication centers, secret military operations, and other nefarious dark projects. Some claim that there are hundreds of these DUMBs scattered throughout the country, each one more secretive and hidden than the last. What's even more disturbing, the idea some of these bases may be connected by underground tunnels, creating a vast network of hidden facilities. What exactly is going on beneath our feet? Many believe underground bases are being used to conduct genetic experiments on humans, which could have serious implications for the future of humanity. This is where it gets a bit disturbing, but one we can't ignore. According to many theorists, the origins of DUMBs can be traced back to a powerful cabal made up of wealthy elites and government officials who have been working in secret for decades. It's worth noting that the government has a long history of conducting secret experiments, from the DDT experiment to big pharma mass vaccination programs. It's a terrifying thought, but the evidence is compelling. There are numerous reports of missing children, both in the US and around the world, and it's possible that many of them are being taken to these underground facilities. According to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, more than 800,000 children are reported missing in the United States every year, and that is just in the US alone. It's believed that this cabal has been using the underground facilities as part of a larger plan to control the world's population, with child trafficking being just one of their many sinister activities. Many theorists believe that the cabal has been abducting children for use in everything from sex trafficking to satanic rituals and even organ harvesting. It's important to remember that human trafficking has been a reality for centuries, and it's not out of the realm of possibility that it's happening on a large scale in these DUMBs. What's even more troubling is the idea that the government may be complicit in this trafficking, using the underground facilities to keep the children hidden from the public eye. The scariest part is that these activities may be happening right under our noses, with many of the world's most powerful people being involved. It's a disturbing thought, but the evidence is out there. there have been numerous cases of high-profile individuals being linked to child trafficking and other related crimes, such as Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, Prince Andrews, and many others. While it may be tempting to dismiss these claims as mere conspiracy theories, we can't afford to ignore the possibility that something truly sinister is happening beneath the surface. We may not know the full truth about the origins of the dumps or the extent of the child trafficking that may be happening, but we can choose to stand up and fight for a better future for ourselves and our children. It's a dark and troubling history, but it's one that we need to confront if we're ever going to put an end to this kind of exploitation. This has always been about the children. What do you think? Do you believe that there's something sinister going on in these dumps? Or are they just a necessary precaution in a dangerous world? It's always important to question what the government is doing and to demand transparency when it comes to matters of national security and the protection of our children. And who knows what other secrets are hiding beneath our feet. I want to leave you with a message of love, hope, and faith. While the issues we've discussed today are undoubtedly distressing, it's important to remember that we have the power to create change. It starts with educating ourselves and others, and by supporting one another and bringing this darkness to the forefront for all to see. Many are working day and night to combat child trafficking and exploitation. We must remember that every day there are many who are waking up to the evil of this world. By raising awareness and joining these efforts, we can all play an important role in making the world a safer and more just place for our children. So while the theories we've discussed today may seem daunting, we can choose to channel our energy into positive action and real change that we all want to see. Let's continue to work together to build a better future for our children, where they can grow up to be free from exploitation and fear. That's all for today's podcast. Join us next time as we dive even deeper into the world of truth within conspiracy theories.